It's Friday, June 30th, 2000. Tonight on CNN News. Just in time for your holiday cookout. Some inspiration. Feast your eyes and lick your fingers.
What is it better than?
I think it sucks.
We're heading into barbecue battle with one of the best.
I think Wiley ought to be the Colonel Sanders of barbecue.
How do you feel about that?
I want to be the general of barbecue.
You'll want to stick around for our next course. It's delicious.
The worst thing you eat here all day will probably be the best thing you ever had in your life.
Some of the best chefs around are heading for their grills. We'll cue you in when Newsstand returns.
Well, while Big Bird may have nothing to worry about, an awful lot of chicken, pork, and beef, and maybe even some fish, will end up as burnt offerings on countless Incinerator 5000 Master Deluxe backyard grills during the holiday.
You say that with some expertise there, Stephen.
Oh, that's me. That's the incinerator.
Well, bite in if you dare, but Newsstand's Bruce Burkhart has already found the kind of barbecue all those chef wannabes are dreaming about.
Pork is not just for breakfast anymore.
Barbecue's great tasting food.
That's the best there is.
Got one more piece.
Just cook them slow. A lot of smoke.
That right there is a winner rib.
Give them tender, loving care.
That's a beautiful piece of meat.
If you are on a diet, please do not watch this story. It will only make you hungry.
You aren't going to find ribs like this in a restaurant.
The worst thing you eat here all day will probably be the best thing you ever had in your life.
Barbecue. So excellent that they give out trophies for it and prize money here at the Nashville Shores Barbecue Cook-Off. Prizes for best chicken, best ribs, best pork, best sauce, and best brisket.
First place, $1,000.
No. Wait a minute. We can't tell you the winner yet. No, first we need to go back a few days.
Cover it back up.
This is pork butt that we've got here. We'll cook about 6 of these and make sure we get one good one to turn in. Yeah.
It is the Thursday before Saturday's competition.
We'll get this into the RV, into the refrigerator part as much as we can handle.
Wiley McCrary believes preparation is the key to success.
These are pork ribs right here that we've all hand-selected.
And he has had some success.
This is the big pig jig down in Vienna, Georgia.
Big pig jig?
Yeah, we call it the redneck Mardi Gras. Gotta get this stuff loaded, guys.
Wiley and his crew are loading up the RV for the trip to Nashville, where he will defend his title as overall champion.
Hey, you look at the labor and the intensity of what we do to get ready for one of these things. It's no reason to go and not go to play to win.
One of Wiley's weapons is his secret sauce. He calls it better than sex.
Now, we've even got a disclaimer on the side over here that says if you still insist that your sex is better than our sauce, to write us, and in 2 years we haven't gotten any letters.
His Atlanta business is called the Q Company Barbecue Catering.
All right, we're ready to go, fellas.
But 12 to 15 times a year, he hitches up the cooker to the back of the RV and travels the circuit, not unlike the PGA Tour.
Because this is an art form that we love, and we take it as an art form. Really, I always wanted to be in show business, but I can't sing, I can't dance, and I can't act. So this is as close to show business as I'll ever get.
Hi, Janet. We pick up Wiley's wife, Janet, at the school where she teaches, and we're off.
Hi, Wiley.
Hello, dear.
Off to Nashville.
We try to keep focused and not be as nervous as we used to be, because we know we're good.
So, you gotta be a little cocky. You gotta be a little cocky.
I think Wiley ought to be the Colonel Sanders of barbecue.
How do you feel about that?
I want to be the general of barbecue.
Well, I get a big bit of helping all the stuff I get on hankering for. Hey, honey, your homespun love keeps me coming back for more.
All right, Arlie. Good to see you, buddy.
Good evening, Wiley.
Hey, we're back for another year's worth, aren't we?
In Nashville, Wiley and crew set up their cooker.
I want to put the tongue right down here.
Along with about 60 other contestants from all over the country, but mostly from the South.
Get your meat ready?
Okay, and your chicken?
Here's my beef brisket.
Very good. Appreciate it. Thank you.
An inspection to make sure no one is prepared or seasoned the meat ahead of time. Later, everyone meets to go over the rules.
In the box, there is no pooling or puddling of sauce. You can brush the sauce on. Yes, sir.
Don't be confused by the overalls and the general trailer camp look of things. This is a gathering of connoisseurs, as discerning and discriminating in their own way as the most snobbish of wine tasters.
Well, it's part art, it's part science.
Take Mark Thomas, one of Wiley's crew members.
We'll check the temperature on a brisket.
He went to the Culinary Institute of America, for crying out loud.
That doesn't do much for the kind of Bubba, good old boy image of barbecue, you know.
Oh, but barbecue's great tasting food. That's what that's all about.
I can sprinkle my rub on here, and this is just one of our secret rubs here.
Meanwhile, Wiley is taking out his baton and is starting to tune up the orchestra.
The rub that goes on the meat, the preparation of buying just the right meat, everything.
Temperature.
The temperature.
How long you choose to cook it.
The time. It all has to come together like when you go and you hear a great piece of music and you hear the flutes and the clarinets and the trombones all come together to make one beautiful piece of music. That's what we're doing here. We're making one beautiful rib.
Walk in the country with me.
But that barbecue symphony is being performed not just at Wiley's Cooker. Other teams like Oink, Cackle, and Moo, Swine Crazy, and Two Fat Larrys are dancing to their own music.
We take the skin off of it so the meat can get the flavor, the smoke can get into the meat.
Well, I want about 185 degrees for tender.
And that's the biggest problem you've got with cooking chicken, is the dryness in it.
We wash our ribs off.
You won't find anything better on the ground.
Get the bone dust off it.
Take it to walk in the country with me.
Well, if you really want to see one, I mean, it's kind of like chickens flying.
Okay, the Kansas City Barbecue Society judging system is a blind system. Everything that we see today will be in a container with a number on it.
By Saturday morning, some 60 judges have been gathered, all trained and certified by the Kansas City Barbecue Society, one of several governing bodies in the barbecue universe.
The garnishes today that are acceptable are cilantro, flat or curly parsley, and any type of green lettuce.
I want to make sure that I have nice pieces that will have a good, the meat is going to be in the middle.
Janet is in charge of presentation. That's part of their total score, along with taste and tenderness.
Oh my God.
It's better than something. What is it better than?
I think it sucks.
It's almost time for the first turn-in at 12 o'clock, chicken.
And we've got some in the cooker over there and some here. It just helps us kind of spread out. If we were to burn this, we've got a reserve, we've got a backup.
I need to do something right here. My lettuce got, can you pull that lettuce up?
This is what we call crunch time. And we're definitely in the crunch time.
If you eat everything that you put on your plate today, 6 portions of chicken, ribs, pork, beef, and sauce, you could eat 2 or 3 pounds of meat before you get out of here.
It's getting to be crunch time for the judges, too.
Judges, if you would, please raise your right hand.
How are we doing time-wise?
I do solemnly swear.
We need to determine which butt is the one we're going to use now.
To objectively evaluate. Each barbecue meat. So that truth.
Looks good.
Justice. And the American way of life.
See if we can get any of the Jews. No, it's...
I don't know.
Hang on.
May be strengthened and preserved forever.
Nervous as hell.
Amen.
Everything's turned in. What now? What's going on?
This is the worst time ever because we've been up 12 hours, 15 hours all night. We've worked. We've done our best to get all this meat prepared to do turn-in, and now all we can sit and do and wait. Good God, man, I tell you, I'd rather be tortured than sit down here.
Wiley's agony is about to come to an end.
Chicken division for $1,000, smoking in the boys' room.
The top 10 finishers in each category were announced.
Second place in the sauce competition for $250, Smoker's Wild.
Sauce, chicken, pork. So far, Wiley and Janet were getting skunked, though they did get 8th place in ribs. Just when it was beginning to look like a real bad weekend, the brisket division was announced.
First place, $1,000, the original Q Company.
Yay! Hot dog! Hot dog! Hey! We got it!
Not only did they win, but they did so with a perfect score, 180. Another one for the trophy room.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Whoa, it's already torn up, Burley! Our goal always is to try to place in the top 5. As long as we're in the top 5, we feel like we've done our job and we've been consistent. Time for a cigar now. It's cigar time.
Well, Wiley may have to restock his supply of cigars. This past weekend at a barbecue cook-off in Washington, he and Janet took first place again in brisket.
And they also took second place in pork shoulder, third place in ribs, and fourth place in lamb.
And we also found out that Bruce Burkhardt has applied to that Kansas City organization for lifetime membership as a judge.
And he is officially off his diet.